All right, we got Mr. Shapes here.
What's up?
What's up, Adam?
What up, brother? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Fury.
Happy Fury. We're at Battle Fury, and it's awesome. Look at this. Look at this.
Wow. Pretty packed. We got a big audience tonight. The biggest audience I've ever seen at Battle of the Fury.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And yeah, there's a lot of people, and I'm just so proud of what they've done here because it's seriously insane.
Yeah.
There's all forms of movement here. There's
Silks, parkour, free running, 2 tramps of different variations. We got healers in the back. Like, it's great.
air track, air floor. Yeah, so it's awesome at Battle Fury. What I want to ask you though is how you best prepare for battles.
It's a real mental game, I think, for most people. Like, just having like enough warm up, like enough gas, test out your skills like individually, but don't put them together in the combo, you know, because the wow of the audience shows with the judges. So I don't want to show too many of the trickers like everything that I can do. So I kind of like break up one of my passes into like 3 pieces. Just try it that way. Not that I have passes in mind. I used to battle where like I prepped passes, like 3 passes plus an alternate pass, just in case something got crazy. But now I feel like that I just jump out there, just trick by field. So I think mentally I'm like, it's a balance between like warming up, but being patient and like holding off, right? So it's really just a mental game. Mostly takes a lot of maturity, like athletic maturity to battle, you know.
I like that athletic maturity, and I also like just the lightheartedness, I guess, because a lot of people put a lot like a heavy weight on themselves before these things.
Yeah.
Understandably, I mean, it looks intimidating. Just look at it.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people think that they have to like get their biggest tricks that they landed like 3 times and they did it in their sampler, and they just think that everybody wants to see their biggest trick. And that is true in some cases, but like you never have to require yourself to do the hardest stuff you've ever done. You know, I think that combo creation goes a long way, and like everyone knows that power is like an aspect, but it's not the only aspect. It's like 20% of battling is like the power behind your tricks. So yeah, I'm excited to see, because there's a diverse crowd here. I'm excited to see how people kind of show their styles and their steez and stuff. So I'm excited for the show, and the best place to watch the show is like right on the edge of the floor, on the floor.
can't wait.
So
Cannot wait.
yeah,
All right.
a little nervous, but I'm excited still.
All right. Let's see how Adam does.
Yeah,
You're gonna kill it, bro.
I should have done the amateur division, but I did the pro division. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to land a full Cairo or something.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dope. Thank you.
Okay, well, if you guys think that I'm gonna win, then comment down below, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, guys? Thanks so much. Happy Fury, guys.
All right, so we got David Fisher here. You've battled a lot in the past, and I would like to know how you best prepare for battles. You can go mental, physical, whatever, anything in between, like talking about how you prepare the tricks, etc. What is your method?
I would say as far as the physical, the actual tricks, I have like a couple different tiers. You know, I have my fail-safe combos I'm gonna land 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I have my I need to make a statement combos, and then I have my risk it all combos. You know, the fail-safe combos, that's, you gotta judge who you're battling. You know, if you know you don't need to pull out your biggest stuff, that's your bread and butter, your go-to, just clean, crisp, bang, bang, bang. And I would say if you're battling someone maybe at your level, maybe a little more advanced, at that point, it's a good time to pull out your I need to make a statement combos. You know, those might end in a double variation or a intricate kick combo, something like that. And then, you know, as far as like the risk it all, that's, you know, you've landed it, but it's not super consistent, but hey, it's all or nothing. Back's against the wall. You got to go for it.
Is the risk it all when you would like it's the last pass of the battle and it's like tied? Is that when you would use risk it all, or when would you use risk it all?
I would say risk it all is, it's the 3rd pass. You've both fallen on your first 2 passes, and it's time. It's time to risk it all.
Nice. Thank you. All right, we got Dylan Berry here, and I'm gonna ask you how you best prepare for battles. So what is your go-to strategy before a battle? We're at Battle Fury right now, and the competition is pretty fierce. So how do you go about preparing?
So the main thing I'm gonna do before I do this just about every competition is I'm gonna research who my opponents are gonna be. So the main people I research for this one is Taka and Will, and I research what I can do to respond to what they're gonna do, because responding to something is just like, it brings the hype, and that's what's gonna get the judges' hearts leaning towards you. That's what's gonna make them pick you over the other person. If you're pretty even in power, that's what's gonna get them to choose you. And then the other thing I do is I just make sure my body is ready. So beforehand, I'll do a rundown of all the types of tricks that I want to do, trying not to reveal too much of what I have planned. So like for Taka, I have some triple full variation combos, so I'll do that, but I won't do like to the same level as I'm planning in the battles. And then I'll also train some of the transitions that I'm gonna do in the battles that I know some days don't work, so that I could check on them, see how they are that day.
So you're basically like warming up the whole time. And when I say warming up, like you're preparing for the battle the whole session. So at a gathering, you're never really sessioning as much as you're preparing for the battles if you're planning to compete at a high level. Is that about right?
Yeah, exactly. And another big thing is I watch what the other athletes are doing. So I've watched Taka. He's been sessioning for the last like 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
So I know he's not going to be able to do super long combos.
Right. That is awesome. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the insight. We got AJ Baniaga here.
Howdy.
One of my favorite styles in tricking. Crazy. I like cheat stuff. He likes cheat stuff. And so I like his tricks. And I'm going to ask you how you best prepare for battles.
I don't prepare
He's just ready at all times.
all the time. No, not really. I stress Ella, but
Yeah. But there's no point in preparing, I guess.
just have fun. That's
how you feel.
the most important part. Have fun.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sit. All right, I got the legendary Mike Hom from Vertigo with me today. And I'm gonna ask you two questions. I've been asking people how they best prepare for battles, but also since you organize one of the biggest battle events in the world for tricking, what are things you see both personally and professionally that people could do to help prepare for battles mentally, physically, in any way?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't battle that often. I get really nervous.
Yeah.
So I try and think of it as having as much fun as possible. I think that's when I perform the best, because when I like get in my head and think about like all the competitiveness, that's when I start to like get nervous and not perform as well.
Right.
So I think that kind of translates over to, when you're in a big competition, it's like, there's a lot of money on the line and all that stuff, and then a lot of people are watching. But if you can remember that it's all just for fun at the end of the day, then I think you'll perform like way better.
I love that. Coming from Vertigo himself. I love that. Thank you. Unfortunately, we were on the way to the airport after an amazing event. Battle Fury 2024 was so awesome. Had a great time. Great session. Battlers really killed it. The matchups were great. Thanks to this guy for hosting and Trick Dynamix, the whole team for hosting. But to close out this video, I thought it'd be fitting to ask the man himself, the man who created this event, Justin Carney, how he feels about battle preparation and what he sees is the missing link for a lot of battlers and how to best prepare for things. So like, what are your general thoughts on that?
Well, I'll start by saying I don't battle often. And I guess when I did battle more often, I would prepare by just trying to get tricks that I can pick up from failing, right? Because, I mean, it's likely you're going to fall. So if you can find something that, like either a back sweep or, something to get you to a scoop position, then you can pick it up and then get back into a combo to end well. I think getting more ways to escape falls is something that would be useful to train in preparing for battle.
Honestly, it's a personal opinion of mine, but I feel that a lot of judges rate falling too harshly if it's a hand tap. If you completely eat it, yeah, that's bad. But if you do a beautiful execution, very high difficulty combo, you're putting one hand down or you're stumbling, it's not like, you know what I mean? This isn't gymnastics. Like, we're trying to see some cool stuff happen in the air. Unique stuff, cool stuff. That, or it has to be something that has like 2 less twists, or is way more basic, way less well executed, but they landed, you know what I mean? And I see that a lot, but to your point, because we're, as battlers, trying to appease the judges, you gotta know what appeases them. And actually, that might even be a good tip too, of like, just knowing who your judge is and who your audience is, and like, addressing them.
And I would say even outside of the judges, like, you know, running Battle of Fury, the goal is to like, you know, throw a good event, have fun for the community and all that, but really to like show our kids, our students, the families, and just spread tricking to more people. And with that in mind, I feel like battlers, you're always, yeah, you're trying to impress the judges, so know the judges, but like, you're trying to put on a show. So like, if you, that's what I'm saying, if you do fall, like, make sure you end with some swag, or, you know, you pick it back up, or even if you do mess up, like, act like you did it, right? If you tap a hand, stand up and like do a pose or something, I don't know. But yeah, you're putting on a show, so keep that in mind, and trick like you're impressing everybody.
Like a performer. Love it, brother. Thank you so much for an amazing event. Seriously had an incredible week, and I definitely needed it. It's my first event of the year, I think, and it's already June, so definitely needed it. So thank you, bro. Thank you so much. And see you guys soon for the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Got to get used to saying that. See you guys soon.